Talented, multitasking, multi-everything people out there. Take it away.
Find your glory, write your story, fearless feet will carry you. Time you own it, take your moment, be a fire burning through. Hustling from night until morning, grinding it out, it won't be long. Feel your power, it's your hour, you inspire, you are strong.
Enjoy your Zoa. No applause? You're all fired.
Now that you've reached the stage in your life where quality television is important, Nubian TV is a black network that speaks to your lifestyle. Nubian TV is the world's first digital network devoted to the upscale and political lifestyles of black people. Nubian TV's programming includes politics, travel, fashion, food, automotive, arts and culture, civil rights, music, and more. Watch now on Amazon Fire TV, Roku, or watch globally at nubiantv.net. Nubian TV, it's what you want to watch.
Come with me if you want to live a more delicious life.
Oh, maybe we should get in the van.
In this world, we don't get to control much. The past, male pattern baldness.
What yeast?
Got one right now. The urge to pop that bubble wrap. But there is one thing we do get to choose every single day: what we eat. Welcome to the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment. We have everything you want, didn't know you wanted, and some things you didn't know were possible. Because we believe if you're not having fun, you're not living free. So come on, let's live a little.
Hey, good morning, America. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Money! Are you ready? They are ready. Covering the biggest events in the country right now.
There's a lot going on here this morning.
It's always a good time. That's what the show's about.
That's good.
Really good. Very good.
Coming in hot, Jimmy, coming in hot.
It's far from elementary.
Oh.
Good morning, America. I'm not going to try to strut like Michael or anything.
I have known George a long, long time.
Have you ever gotten him to dance?
Sure.
Look at that face.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in. I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'll be there.
I am here and so happy.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'm in. That tells you something when Snoop Dogg's in. Michael, George, where?
Ginger.
Caesar. Just look at him. Politician. General. Author. Ruler. Man. Legend has it, he's not only stared into the belly of the beast, he's had it for dinner. Here he's free to relax, or party, or relax, or party, or relax, and party. His is a world of opulence, excess, and the occasional impulse buy. Not one to rest on his laurels, he's famous for ushering in a new age of entertainment. So, for anyone seeking a place where the sun never sets on a good time, all this awaits.
I am Caesar, and I approve this palace.
Well, hello to you, and you. I think I just saw some of y'all. Yeah, I think I just saw some of y'all. Welcome into another edition of Brayley's Virtual Tour Live, a bonus edition of Brayley's Virtual Tour Live, y'all. I gotta tell y'all, when I saw these destinations today, especially the 45 destination, I'm like, okay, no, I can't wait to talk about this. No, I cannot wait. So you guys get a bonus show tonight. So we did the 11 a.m. morning edition. We had the Queen's Court review show, a fabulous time talking about relationships and everything in between. And now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 destinations for you. Bob Iger, he is the CEO of the Disney company, the Walt Disney company that is. And the magic wand will be changing hands soon. Who? I'll fill you in with that. 45's got a lawsuit by who or whom? I'll tell you more about that. Sophia Rosing, when y'all hear about this crime, y'all are going to feel like me. Married to Medicine, the season 11 trailer, if I can speak, is out. We'll talk about that. W Hotels, they're building a brand new W Hotel. Where? I'll tell you where. Thelma Mothershed Wair is a very important figure in the world of our culture, civil rights in the state of Arkansas. I will tell you about her amazing life here in a little bit. Inside Out, I saw Inside Out 2. It was a fantastic animated film. I see why it made as much money as it did. And then TUH, what is that? Was that ATM? You'll find out about it. Iger is Wayne Lowe's available, but either way, we are live on tour, everybody. Let me take down that iconic intro there. You see the virtual tour background. It's a bit different. I made it up a little bit. That's the Bellagio fountains from Las Vegas, Nevada. You hear the virtual tour music. You see the virtual tour background, virtual tour music rather, and then there is me. Hey, everybody, welcome in 8 destinations. Let's get to the game and do what we do here. 3 shows in one day, child. The things I do, the things I do, the things I do. Okay. So here we go. We're going to do this one first. There we go. All right. We're going to kick it off with this story here from CNBC. Disney will name Bob Iger's replacement in early 2026, James Gorman, to become board chair next year. Disney will name a successor to Bob Iger in early 2026. The company said in a statement, former Morgan Stanley CEO James Gorman will replace Nike executive chairman Mark Parker as chairman in January. Iger's 4 direct reports, ESPN chairman Jimmy Pitaro, Disney Experiences chairman Josh D'Amaro, Disney Entertainment co-chairman Dana Mona, and Alan Bergman have all been interviewed with the succession committee in recent weeks, sources said. And I am sure that they will be talking to outside sources as well. Disney has tapped James Gorman to replace Mark Parker as the company's next chairman, effective in January, as the media giant lays the groundwork to name a successor to CEO Bob Iger in early 2026. The company said Monday Gorman joined Disney's board less than a year ago, was named the head of the succession plan committee in August. He will continue to lead that committee after he takes over as board chairman from Nike executive chair Parker. The Disney board has benefited tremendously from James Gorman's expertise and guidance. We are lucky to have him as the next chairman, particularly as the board continues to move forward with the succession process. Iger said in a statement, I'm extremely grateful to Mark Parker for his many years of board service and leadership, which have been so valuable to this company as shareholders and to me as CEO. I think that's what Bob Iger said. Parker will step down after 9 years on the Disney board to focus on other areas of his work, according to a Disney statement. That includes spending more time on Nike-related matters, according to a person familiar with the matter. Elliot Hill took over as Nike CEO last week, replacing John Donahoe. Early 2026, Disney had initially targeted 2025 to announce a successor, as CNBC reported last year. Pushing the date back to early 2026 will give the board more time to connect both internal and external candidates, according to the according to people familiar with the matter, who asked not to be named because the discussions are private. Gorman has experience with succession planning. He oversaw the orderly transfer of power at Morgan Stanley, with Ted Pick succeeding him as CEO at the start of this year. Succession hasn't been smooth at Disney. The board fired Iger's hand-picked successor, Bob Chapek, in November 2022 after a turbulent tenure that lasted less than 3 years. Iger returned to the CEO job, and now Disney shareholders are eager to see succession plan stick. Like I said before, Iger's four direct reports: ESPN Chairman Jimmy Pitaro, Disney Experiences Chair Josh D'Amaro, and ESPN co-chairman Dana Walden and Alec Burnman have all interviewed with the succession committee in recent weeks since Gorman took over in August, according to the people familiar. Gorman says CNBC interview in March before taking over as the board succession chair that Disney was running a forward-looking, forward-leaning, incredibly disciplined process. Still, while putting a specific timeline on naming a successor as a bit of clarity to the search, also leads the question of who will take over for Iger, will continue to hover over the company for another year. Iger has pushed back his retirement 5 different times to lead Disney as CEO. Activist Nelson Peltz focused on the board's failure to name a lasting successor in his unsuccessful campaign to gain more seats earlier this year. Bob Iger's contract runs until December 31st, 2026. He said he and the board haven't decided if Iger will extend his board tenure past 2026, said the people familiar. Well, here's the thing right before I play this video. Disney is in a very interesting state right now, right? With the Walt Disney Company the way that it is, they've made it to 100 years of magic, right? And that's not easy to do, but this next 100 years is going to combine technology, intellect, creativity, and a stick-to-itiveness, and also understanding the pulse of the people. That combination is not going to be easy. I feel like for the next CEO, they need somebody like a Michael Eisner. Now, I know Michael Eisner was not the best CEO because he did do, so I think he did Hong Kong Disneyland, and it went through some problems financially. It really did for a while. But what Michael Eisner did, he did the Wonderful World of Disney. He did those specials. He was about being forward thinking, and I think that you need a creative CEO, or what was the other guy's name? Because I cannot remember. Let me see here. Who was Michael Eisner's co-CEO? Frank Wells. Okay, so Frank Wells, for those of you who don't know, Frank Wells handled the financial side of Disney, and Michael Eisner was the creative CEO. So I think maybe moving forward, you either need to have a financial CEO and a creative CEO, or you need to find a CEO who can have all that in one time. That you have a CEO that understands that without the creativity of Disney, there cannot be any financials for Disney. So I think that's the combination that's going to be needed for the future CEO. Here's a video from CNBC.
Cyber attacks on businesses are on the rise. Cyber criminals are using AI to accelerate attacks on your email, hack your applications, and steal your data. Don't let ransomware hold your organization hostage. Put teeth in your cybersecurity with Barracuda. Complete cybersecurity protection. Start protecting your business today. Barracuda, fierce cybersecurity protection for your business.
That's what's up.
We have some, I think, some breaking news. On Disney. Alex Sherman joins us now with more. Hey, Alex.
Joe, so 2 pieces of Disney breaking news right now. The first, that Mark Parker will be stepping off the board after 9 years, and he will be replaced as chairman of the board by James Gorman, the former CEO of Morgan Stanley. That's piece of news number one. Piece of news number two, Disney formally saying that it will announce Bob Iger's successor for CEO in early 2026. Now that is later than what I had previously reported. Disney had targeted a date where they were looking at 2025. This will give the board even more time to make a robust selection of a new CEO for Bob Iger. Of course, this was a big issue. You can remember when Nelson Peltz took the stand, he pushed this idea of succession very hard. Disney has struggled with it. I apologize for the dog in the background, but this gives even more time for the company to make a new CEO. So early 2026 will be the new CEO candidate. January 2nd, 2025 is when Mark Parker will depart the board. He says in a release that has just been issued by the company that he's going to focus on other areas. I'm told that is Nike related. Of course, there's been a lot of struggles with Nike just naming a new CEO by itself.
Hey there, Alex. One question for you is, given the James Gorman moving into this chairman role, does that indicate that when Bob Iger steps down and the replacement is stepping up, that it would be unlikely for Bob Iger to move into a chairman-like role?
Yeah, so I don't think we know that yet. So another thing that I'm told is that no decision has been made with Bob Iger in terms of what happens when his contract runs out. Remember, his contract as CEO does not run out until December 31st, 2026. So if the new CEO is named in early 2026, that gives a series of months of runway there where Iger can sort of transition that new CEO. But it's possible that Bob Iger would then stick around on the board and maybe then be elevated to the chairman of the board. So we don't know that yet.
And James Gorman, just so everybody is aware, has been heading up the succession planning for Bob Iger, that committee, looking for his replacement too. Because of course, James Gorman did such a good job at Morgan Stanley of setting up his succession planning too.
You know, one other thing that I'm told is that all four internal candidates, the leading internal candidates, so that's Disney Co-Entertainment Chairman Dana Walton and Alan Bergman, that's ESPN President Jimmy Pitaro, and then that's the head of the Parks and Resorts, Josh D'Amaro. They've all recently met with the succession committee headed by James Gorman. Now, the board is looking at both internal and external candidates, but all along here, Disney insiders have thought the most likely candidates would be one of those internal candidates. They've all met recently with the board, and it's not the first time they've met with the board to talk about succession, but it is an indication that we are full on go here for the board to look for a new succession candidate. But I will say that when you push the date back to early 2026, this issue now is going to hover over the company for at least a year. I know I had talked to people that hoped a candidate would be named in early 2025 just to have some clarity on the issue.
Well, there you go. That is that. Yeah, thank you so much, CNBC. And we're gonna stay here with CNBC for a minute for our second destination. 45 has been sued by the Central Park Five for defamation over claims made during the Harris debate. 5 men who were wrongfully convicted in the so-called Central Park Five jogger rape case sued 45. The men alleged in the lawsuit in Philadelphia federal court that the Republican presidential nominee defamed them by falsely claiming that they unalived someone and pled guilty. 45's claim about the men was made at his debate with Vice President Kamala Harris, the Democrat nominee, in September. 5 men who were wrongfully convicted as teenagers in the so-called Central Park Five jogger rape case sued 45 Monday, saying the Republican presidential nominee defamed them by falsely claiming that they unalived someone and pled guilty. The lawsuit filed in federal court in Philadelphia cites several statements 45 made about the men during his September 10th debate with Democrat nominee Kamala Harris after she blasted 45 for taking out an ad in 1989 calling for the then teen defendants to be executed. Defendant 45 falsely stated at the debate the plaintiffs unalived the individual and pled guilty to the crime. These statements are demonstrably false. The civil suit said the plaintiffs never pled guilty to any crime and were subsequently cleared of all wrongdoing. Further, the victims of the Central Park assailants were not unalived, the complaints said. The suit alleges that 45's conduct toward the men after the debate was a part of continuing pattern of extreme and outrageous conduct dating back several years, thus constituting a continuing tort. The plaintiffs in the case, who now refer to themselves as the exonerated five, are Yusuf Salem, Raymond Santana, Kevin Richardson, and Antron Brown, including why Salem is a member of the New York City Council. Their suit, which alleges claims of defamation, false light, and intentional infliction of emotional distress, requests damages of more than $75,000 worth of total compensatory and punitive damages to be determined at trial. 45 campaign spokesperson Stephen Chung, in a statement provided by the campaign, said this is just another frivolous election interference lawsuit filed by desperate left-wing activists in an attempt to distract the American people. Kamala Harris' dangerously liberal agenda and failing campaign. Failing? Child, there are people saying that Kamala Harris is going to win it, and your candidate has been flailing. Okay. I get spin. Let's make everyone else look crazy and we'll just look sane. No. When your crazy can be debunked, that means you're just coping. The frantic lawfare efforts by lying Kamala allies to interfere in the election are going nowhere, and President 45 is dominating as he marches to a historic win for the American people on November 5th. The lawsuit notes that the men, while teenagers, were convicted at trials of a series of assaults that occurred in New York City Central Park in April of 1989. The men were between 14 years old and 16 years old at the time and spent years in prison after their convictions. Less than 2 weeks after a sexual assault on a jogger in a park for which the teens were charged, 45 paid a full-page ad in New York newspapers that alluded to the assaults in Central Park without specifically identifying the suspects, and call for the city of New York to send a message loud and clear to those who would murder our citizens and terrorize New York. Bring back the death penalty. Bring back our police. The suit noted. All 5 men were exonerated in 2002 of the claim that they raped the jogger based on newly discovered DNA evidence. The men a year later sued New York for false arrest, malicious prosecution, and racially motivated conspiracy. The city settled the suit more than a decade later by agreeing to pay the men $41 million, a deal that 45 called a disgrace in a newspaper op-ed that year. At the presidential debate in September, Harris said, "Let's remember this is the same individual, 45, who took out full-page ad in the New York Times calling for the execution of 5 Black and Latino boys who were innocent in Central Park 5. Took out a full-page ad calling for their execution." Harris had the suit noted. 45 responded to Harris by saying they said they pled guilty. And I said, well, if they pled guilty, they badly hurt a person, unalived a person. Ultimately, if they pled guilty, then they were not guilty. 45 said. 45 previously was held liable on 2 separate lawsuits for defaming the writer, E. Jean Carroll, after she publicly alleged that he had raped her in a Manhattan department store dressing room in the mid-1990s. Juries, after trials in those cases, awarded Carroll a total of $88.3 million in damages, which included damages after finding that he had sexually abused the writer. 45 has appealed the verdicts in those cases, which were filed in federal court in Manhattan. Sir, I would suggest you shut the flying fuck up. That's what I would suggest you do. Because you're already having to pay $8.3 billion. You were convicted on, 34 counts? You got impeached twice. You can't serve on a board in New York for 3 years or run a company for 3 years. Sir, I'm going to need you to shut up. Not to mention, too, they have been exonerated. So all this is going to do is be a guilty verdict for you. Sir, you are losing. And not to mention, too, in Georgia, it was no voter fraud, no voter suppression, and you lost. Child, let's roll on. There's nothing else left to say on that one. BlackEnterprise.com, our next destination here on Virtual Tour Live. Kentucky student who went viral after saying the N-word 200 times and assaulting a Black woman sentenced to jail. Sophia Rosing will spend 12 months in jail for her misdemeanor charges. A judge has sentenced a former University of Kentucky Kentucky student who went viral for saying the N-word 200 times and assaulting a black woman on campus in jail for a year. The 2022 incident caught on video showed Sophia Rosing on a drunken rant while assaulting another student at the school, identified Kayla Spring. The video showed Rosing's heavy use of the N-word while acting violence on Spring. When she said she was kicked in the stomach while Spring detailed the assault, Rosing called her the slur and a itch in the background. She also allegedly bit and kicked a police officer who arrived to the scene. The University of Kentucky banned Rosing from his premises after her arrest. Rosing entered a plea deal to reduce her charges, which included the assault of a police officer to a misdemeanor. No, she should have got the book. No, because if it was a black person, they would have got the book. Let's not do this shit. She pleaded guilty to 4 counts of 4th-degree assault, 1 count of disorderly conduct, and 1 count of public intoxication, according to 18 Kentucky judge has ordered the banned student spent 12 months in jail before 100 hours of community service. After her plea hearing, Rosing attorney Fred Peters revealed how the former co-ed spoke with Spring. A lot of things got said, apologies were made, and we worked it out. Explained Peters, she had a lot of time to think about what she's done. She wrote a nice letter of apology. She wrote a nice letter of apology because she has to pay for her crime. That doesn't mean that she is not still racist. Come on now. And listen, do we not remember what happened to Jeffrey Dahmer? There was a black man that unalived Jeffrey Dahmer in jail. Black people do not like when you disrespect them. And in jail, they don't deal with people who've done things to women, to children, and especially to good men like grandpas and good fathers and all that stuff. So they have a code in jail. So she might not even be alive. Allegedly in 12 months. Because you can look that up about Jeffrey Dahmer. A black man unalived Jeffrey Dahmer in jail because Jeffrey Dahmer went after gay men and all of them happened to be black. Yeah, and I'm not wishing that on Sophia Rosing. I'm just letting y'all know they not play in jail. However, Spring did not find Rosing's apology authentic. Rosing wrote an apology to the black community for her racially charged actions. And good for you, Spring, for not finding it authentic, despite her last stint in jail and what a felony could have. And despite her last stint in jail, than what a felony could have induced, Rosing should not expect to continue any stays at the University of Kentucky. As of right now, she remains banned from the school grounds and is not allowed to re-enroll. And listen, I think that that's too much of a light sentence. I get that, you gotta give her a sentence, but I would say at least 2 damn years in jail and about 500 hours community service. Because guess what? This sentence ain't gonna do shit to her. It's not. It is too light for her not to recognize the severity of her actions. Okay. All right, y'all. From that to Married to Medicine, let's get into it. The season 11 trailer dropped today. By the way, shout out to Chef Donna because I saw him talk about it. Here we go. From People Magazine, People.com, Married to Medicine, season 11 trailer. Phaedra Parks gabs as ex-husband Apollo Nida drops in on the trip. Exclusive. That's just one of the surprises Bravo fans can expect when the new season premieres Sunday, November 24th. Married to Medicine is back for another installment. It appears the diagnosis yet again is drama. People can debut the trailer for season 11 of the reality series in a shared exclusive with Love B. Scott. Shout out to Love B. Scott, an originator of covering content on YouTube. And having celebrities come on YouTube before everybody else start doing it. The action premieres Sunday, November 24th at 9/8 Central, only on Bravo. Backing out our longtime stars, Dr. Jacqueline Waters, Dr. Simone Whitmore, Dr. Hefley Kimes, Toya Bush Harris, and Quad Williams, as well as last year's 2 new additions, Phaedra Parks and Latasha Sweet Tea Lunsford. They'll be joined by former co-star Dr. Contessa Metcalf, who makes her return this season as a friend. She first debuted on Married to Medicine as a full-time cast member season 5 and remained in the cast through season 9. Last year, she made a guest appearance. There's also another new friend in the mix, Dr. Mimi Sanders, an accomplished psychiatrist specializing in women's mental health. She's married to former NFL wide receiver Sanders. They share 2 children, daughters Savannah Faye, 6, and son Stevie Michael, 8 years old. Oh my Lord, an active house for sure. And that's Dr. Contessa there. This season will see the stars of Marriage to Medicine at a friendship crossroads, according to a release, with some in the group ready to renew bonds while others are collecting apologies. Not all those roads, the pizza smooth ones, as Dr. Heavenly seems to be learning the hard way. She is at the center of 2 major feuds seen in the trailer, one with her and Dr. Contessa, and the other one involving Letitia Sweet Tea. The tensions between Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Contessa should be no surprise to Married to Medicine viewers. The pair have a long history of back and forth with Dr. Contessa. He was saying in the trailer that there's been times I've been wanting to choke the ish out of Heavenly. You and a lot of other people, child. She doesn't do that this season, but appears to get close. By the end of the trailer, she charges Heavenly after Heavenly claims that Dr. Contessa's husband is an abusive. Square up, ho. Dr. Contessa shouts as the rest of the cast tries to get between them. As for Letitia, she snaps back at Dr. Heavenly after she claims Letitia's husband, Dr. Gregory Lumford, cheats, and she says one more disrespectful thing, I'm gonna give her a cease and desist. And I don't think that was a cease and desist. I don't think that was a cease and desist in terms of legal. I think that was a cease and desist with his hands. Just saying. Dr. Gregory has his own issues in the trailer. He argues with Dr. Damon Kimes, Dr. Heavenly's husband, and comes to blows with ex-wife Quad's new boyfriend King. Who do you think you're talking to? Bro, Dr. Gregory yells, I know who your girl is. When it comes to drama with exes, though, Phaedra takes the cake. The trailer shows her face dropping in shock when her ex-husband, Apollo-Nida, and his new wife, Sharon Alfie, show up during the cast trip. Now, Apollo-Nida had a domestic violence situation with Sharon Alfie a while back. Did anyone know Apollo and Sharon were coming? Quad can be heard asking as the couple walk hand in hand down a pier layer. Phaedra, who appears to be sitting in the arms of a mystery man at the time that Apollo and Sharon rise, looks to be packing her bags and leaving the getaway. Some people can be played with. I'm not one, Phaedra says. Phaedra says. And y'all, I see that right there. Don't worry. I know that Diddy is going to be here until the guilty verdict, okay? I will get to that, all right? Here are Bravo's official descriptions of what's to come. Dr. Jackie is taking care of one of her celebrity clients and championing women's health all the way to the White House. Still, after that whole thing of black women do too damn much while being pregnant? Okay, child. With her friendships in a good place, she tries to keep the peace between Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Contessa. When a major rift causes mayhem, her annual Met Gala is left with some broken promises, but her loyalty and patience contest. Dr. Simone's friendships are mostly back on track. However, her Bob and Quan is a lingering question mark, although things need to work in the sisterhood department. Dr. Simone is ready to move forward. Miles and Michael are residing in the condo, and Dr. Simone and Cecil are checking in to make sure their investment is in top shape. With so much happening, Simone and Cecil are trying to bring the group together for a relaxing trip to Key West, Florida, that turns into an epic disaster in more ways than one. Will they be able to bring the ladies together without rocking the boat? I think not. This is Quad's ex-husband, Dr. Gregory, and this is King, the new boyfriend of Quad on the right. I mean, I guess we'll have to see King's personality. I don't think that this was a good shot of him, because it looks like he looks like a Marceau because you can't see his teeth. No disrespect to Marceau. Actually, all disrespect to Marceau. What the fuck am I caring about his ass for? Anyway, Dr. Heavenly is only up to her mistakes and asking her friends for forgiveness while she's working on her best self. Her son Zachary is following in her dentistry footsteps as a new intern. And bestie daughters Laura is home from college. Dr. Davis trying to keep the peace over troubled waters with Dr. G and Letitia. However, Dr. Heavenly's social media disruption with Letitia and broke their friendship with Dr. Contessa don't make it easy when she takes matters into her own hands. And when has that ever worked out for Dr. Heavenly? Never. Toya and Dr. Eugene will soon be parents to teenagers, and between conversations about puberty and Dr. Eugene building his own wellness practice. Shout out to Dr. Eugene for expanding his territory. Toya is giving her extra input in all areas warranted or not. And let me guess, she puts her foot up her ass and she can't get out of it. Shocker! Shocker! Shocker. We have a what was the thing that Phaedra said? We have a dentist, we have a OBGYN, and we have a tennis expert. When it comes to the ladies, Toya has taken the lead from hosting a Beyonce-inspired photo shoot during their ranch trip to a Bridgerton-themed event. She's making certain that the women are having fun while also addressing their own issues, including her own. Some feel she's overstepping her boundaries. Yes! Drink wine, swing balls back and forth, and stay in your place of your own shit. Moving on. Miss Quiet is full of surprises while extending birthday party invitations and olive branches to the ladies after a roller coaster friendship journey. Quad is finally ready to reveal her king to the women and potential plans for motherhood. So much on plate. Quiet is hoping to collect a few outstanding apologies as she renews her bond with the group. That's Dr. Jackie and Phaedra Parks there. Phaedra Parks Esquire is busier than ever watching her sons Aiden and Dylan grow up before her eyes as she co-parents with Apollo. Phaedra is also working to calm the chaos among the ladies. But when she hosts a glamping girls trip, the good vibes go out the window. Her efforts to help Dr. Jackie plan the Met Gala take a dramatic turn. With so many tensions running high, will she be able to help bridge their gap? Letitia and Dr. G are in marital bliss and as they work to expand their family. As you guys know, last season, Letitia's sweet tea went through IVF. T is starting a new dating business venture for age gap relationships. We were just talking about age gap relationships in our Queen's Court review, and sparks a new burgeoning friendship with Dr. Contessa. However, there's a social disturbance on the horizon caused by Dr. Heavenly with no apology in sight. Will Sweet Tea be able to keep her cool? Ooh, Lord Jesus. Dr. Contessa and Dr. Scott Metcalf are back and better than ever. Dr. Contessa is ready for a clean slate with the ladies while building her friendly connections in the group. She remains on guard with Dr. Heavenly. When it comes to Dr. Heavenly, rather, and her singers, where major argument takes center stage, where she be able to let bygones be bygones and start anew. Friend Dr. Mimi is a psychiatrist working to grow her mental health practice nationally alongside her husband and pro football wide receiver Steve Sanders. And Dr. Mimi navigates her bustling practice in this new friend group where her direct mannerisms rub things the wrong way. Previous seasons of Marriage to Medicine can be straight on peak. Ooh, a lot going on in season 11 of Married to Medicine. Hey, Princess Warrior, aka Warren, welcome in. Glad to have you here. So listen, I truly feel that this season, with all of that, child, you're gonna need IV. You're gonna need IV. The medicine bags. You're gonna need ashwagandha. You're gonna need lavender. You're gonna need Pepto-Bismol. You're gonna need every piece of medicine to figure out how to navigate all of this ish. So with that being said, let's do what we do and see the trailer, child. Here we go. Your sneak peek to the new Married to Medicine trailer. Here we go.
This is the only sandbar in America with 8 Black physicians on it. So we're going to get out and we just going to kill it.
Oh!
Every time I have vodka, it's the worst.
This
maybe you should
Married to Medicine.
That's hot.
What the hell?
Married to Medicine.
That's hot. Go. I'm on your ass, Cecil.
Jump rope, ATV.
That's hot.
Who was that twerking? I'm pausing it so that way we won't get a strike from NBC Universal people. Okay, listen, I wish I could play it all the way through. But listen. That's not Dr. Heavenly. I don't know who that is, though.
That's hot.
Ooh, that's a swig, child.
Well, tonight, will it end in one of those?
Ah, that would be nice.
Oh.
Get on up out of there. Dixon noticed. Yes. Brett do.
They're gonna stood us up on cleaning day.
Now I'm really mad.
Oh! Go back. Now listen. Boys will be boys, okay?
Up on clean.
Degree, Coca-Cola, Mike and Mike, McDonald's. I think that's a deciding bow. Pure Leaf Tea. That's a Chipotle bag. That's a PS5. I think that's what is that a popcorn movie bucket song?
Cleaning day.
Now I'm
Oh Lord.
really
The
mad.
fact that they gotta wear hazmats. What did y'all do? What did you two sons do to your pet? Oh,
Are you kidding me?
Pop your hip out, pull from the puss.
I'm back.
she said pull from the puss.
Out, pull from the puss.
I'm back.
Did you miss me? It's been time. I wanted to choke the shit out of Heavenly. Good God Almighty. Hey, how you doing?
Whoa.
Just saying. God Almighty. Hey.
I think that was Dr. Heavenly.
How you doing?
Oh wow.
Just saying.
Covered her.
Did I tell you I ran to your ex?
She just asked me about my marital affairs.
How nosy.
When the hell you gonna handle your business with quiet?
Toya. Smack balls, slurp wine, sit in your place. OBGYN, dentist, tennis expert. Roll it up.
I've been trying for 5 years. Who put all of this together?
It's Quad's boyfriend.
Boyfriend put it all together.
Just in time.
I'm not that type of time.
My man, baby.
She just asked me about my marital affairs.
How nosy.
When the hell you gonna handle your business with quiet?
I've been trying for 5 years.
Oh, with Quad, okay. Child, my bad. But 5 years at that point, like, either let it go or fix it. Okay.
Who put all of this together?
It's Quad's boyfriend.
Boyfriend put it all together.
Just in time.
I'm not that type of time.
My man, baby. Welcome to Key West.
Look like Faith got a man with her.
Ooh.
Did anybody know Apollo and Shereen was coming?
Whoa.
Oh, shit.
Now, I will say, Apollo, listen. Now, looks like Phaedra is having some good fun, and she is holding on. Like he is monkey bars.
Like Faith got a man with her.
I'm not gonna sit here in front. Those hips are switching with Apollo's woman. I ain't mad at
I know Apollo and Shereen was coming.
Whoa.
Oh, shit.
My husband ain't cheat. Your man does.
Heavenly.
Did she say one more disrespectful thing? I'm giving her cease and desist.
Get this bitch off, man.
Well, here we go again.
Heavenly goes in.
Don't talk about my wife.
Okay, see, here's the thing, right? I feel like Dr. Damon is like DJ Quicksilver with Ashley. You don't want to correct your wife because you don't want to deal with the hell at home. Sometimes, if your wife does too much, she deserves to be called out. If you do too much, guess what? Your ass would get called out. Let's roll on.
Some people can be played with, but I'm not one of them.
Who you think you're talking to, bro?
I'm talking to you, mother. You gonna do? Come on,
No.
do it like that? Because I know how your girl is.
Get off!
Remember who you are. You are a goddamn doctor.
You think my husband's abusive? Yes.
Wait a minute.
Goddamn doctor.
You think my husband?
Dr. Heavenly Contessa.
was abusive?
Yes. Bravo. Oh.
Excuse me. Are we supposed to sit down and have dinner?
All right. Phaedra, I'm here for this look. Keep it.
Excuse me. Are we supposed to sit down and have dinner?
Ooh, Lordy. November 24th at 9/8 Central on Bravo, child. Looks like a lot going down there. All right, we come back, everybody. We have W Hotels. They're building a new hotel where I'll tell you where we come back. Thelma Mothershed Wair is a legendary figure in civil rights in our culture, also in Arkansas. I'll tell you all about her. Inside Out. I watched Inside Out 2 last night. It was a wonderful, wonderful movie. I see why it made so much money. And then TUH. What is that? You might want to stay tuned if you're an entrepreneur, because it might be an opportunity for you to win something big. All that and more when we come back. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We are live on tour. We'll be back right after this, a bonus edition of Virtual Tour Live. Roll it!
Yeah, we hustle all day. Yeah, we're working, let me play. You know me, work real hard, now we're ready, let's play. Ay, hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go, yeah. Hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, yeah. Drop it to the floor, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, yeah. Drop it to the floor, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, yeah. Drop it to the floor, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, come on, drop it to the floor, drop it to the floor, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder.
For Ramirez? Wingstop's triple meal deal. 6 classics, 6 boneless, and 2 tenders with 2 dips and a large fry for just $17.99. Get yours delivered today at Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings.
Welcome to Copeland's. Copeland's is not just some fancy place for your big night out. In fact, there's no occasion too big, or if you like, too small. Copeland's. There's always something good.
Sweet boy and blue, one look at you, and it was plain to see you were my best value. I come from Memphis. Our son is your son. Welcome to the celebration. We always got it. I'll do that. Don't you leave here to go for happiness. I want you to leave here to show that.
Open your eyes.
Think of the one place you've always wanted to see.
This is where our magic comes from. They say if you dream a thing more than once, please, it's sure to come true.
Everything you see exists together in the great circle of life.
There are stories about what happened.
It's true. All of it.
In every job that must be done, there is an element of fun. I told you she was tricky.
Life is full of possibilities. What do you want to be remembered for?
The world is in our hands.
And we gotta do something with it.
I just want to say a word of thanks to all the artists, the workers, and all of you. The young and the young in heart. You helped make this dream come true.
I'm loving it.
I'm loving y'all right back. Welcome back to the Brainley's virtual tour live. So, y'all, I played the clip. You're in Queen's Court, and child, I got a notice, okay? It's nothing bad, but it's being edited right now, so it's going to take a minute, so you can't see it right now, but don't worry, it will be back up. You know, at this point with YouTube, and I need all the networks to recognize, either make your stuff available for everybody or don't upload it to YouTube, because you're looking stupid at this point, okay? I'll probably have to do what I do here and, you know, cut out what I need to cut out. The child, anyway, it is what it is. Like, y'all do realize, like, social media helps people know about your show, right? I mean, we feed each other. Well, that's the way it's supposed to be. But anyway, let's roll on, child. So, with that being said, our next story here is about W hotels. Now, of course, listen, that looks very nice, right? That looks like a very nice hotel, but where is it going to be? Oh, I showed it already. Yeah, that's a rendering of the W Las Vegas hotel. We zoom in here. There you go. That is what it looks like up close there. But yes, they will be doing a brand new hotel. This comes to us from Hotel Business. MGM Resorts Marriott to launch W Las Vegas. MGM Resorts International and Marriott International Inc. have revealed plans to convert a property within Mandalay Bay campus on the Las Vegas Strips to the W hotel brands. The Mandalay Bay campus. Let's see something here, because I got a feel I know which hotel, maybe. The Mandalay Bay campus. I'm trying to see which one. Oh, you know what? I think I know which one they may be converting. Yep, I figured that. So, y'all, they are doing this one here. So this used to be the Delano Las Vegas, right? So this is the Delano Hotel right there. That is the Delano Hotel. So they are converting that into a W hotel. Now, W hotels come from, I think they come from Marriott, if I'm not mistaken. I think, if I'm not mistaken. So let's go back to this here. On the Las Vegas Strip to the W Hotels brand, anticipation to complete its conversion later this year. The W Las Vegas marks the latest step in the company's long strategic licensing agreement announced in July 2023. Our relationship with Marriott has far exceeded our expectations, demonstrating the power of its brand portfolio and the strength of its distribution channels, said Steve Zala, president of MGM Resorts Operations W Las Vegas. The latest hotel to come to life as a part of our collaboration will allow guests to access a new luxury lifestyle experience recognized worldwide for its distinctive personality, dynamic programming, and elevated service culture. We are thrilled to continue working with MGM to bring W Las Vegas to the legendary Las Vegas Strip. Kenny Lomberg, Marriott International Chief Financial Officer and Executive Vice President of Development. This agreement is a pivotal moment in our collaboration, which continues to expand hospitality and entertainment offerings for guests. As a luxury brand rooted in bold design and nightlife, W Hotels is well positioned to elevate experiences for travelers in this destination. Since MGM collection with Marriott Bonvoy officially launched in March, bookings are significantly outpacing anticipated projections with hundreds of thousands of room nights booked, according to the company. So property is slated to officially join the W Hotels portfolio later this year, with additional plans for the hotel to be announced in the future. So to give you guys a little taste of what could be, we're going to go to the W Hotel Hollywood. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to go to the W Hotel Hollywood. Hotel. Just to give you guys a little bit of an overview here. Now, that used to be the home of Hollywood Today Live. So it used to be a TV studio right there in the midst of this amazing hotel. So that's when you go in, that's when you pull up your car. That's the welcome desk. That is the living room. Just give you a little taste. And that's the king guest room, right? So imagine this in Vegas. Maybe not this big, but then again, you never know. Now, this is a queen bedroom with 2 queen beds. You have your bar there. You have bathroom. And W hotels are usually very moderate. Now, that is a Peloton bike. They have a partnership with Peloton. Yes, they do. And then that's your closet there. And that is the bathroom. That's a big mirror. Oh, my God, child. Big mirror. And this is their standard bathroom. Now, this is a specialty suite in LA. That's the living room. So this is just to give you a taste of what they could do in Vegas. Now, this is the Los Angeles one. And of course, I told you they're building the W Orlando hotel that will be close by Epic Universe. That'll be open up in 2026. Go back. So that's a mixed bar there. Oh, wait a minute. Go back. Y'all see how deep that tub is? Wait a minute. Let me see if I can pull it up in a separate picture. Look at how deep that tub is, child. That's a deep tub. You can do some things with that tub. And here's a walk-in shower, child. And that big mirror right there. Back to this here. And then there is the interior restaurant seating. Beautiful, beautiful restaurant. So there's the courtyard restaurant, living room bar, living room seating. There's the patio, conversation pit and check, garden patio, garden at night. That's the living room. That's the garden. The gym, of course, all those are Peloton bikes there. And it's a gym. The Loft, which is one of their places for if you want to book a private event. Studio 1, Studio 3 banquet setup. The Loft right there. The Great Room, where if you're having a conference, that's the hallway to go in between the venues. Strategy Room, Focus, that's a state of play that they can set up for you because they got the coffees and breakfast and all that stuff there. Flexible working space, the Hollywood Terrace, and you got the Pangees Theater right next door. Then right over there is Capitol Records, so you're right in the middle of downtown LA, the pre-function bridge. And right there, so that is that there. So very nice, right? Very nice, fully renovated. So that's just a little taste of what can be for Vegas. Pretty nice stuff there. So with that being said, let's roll on to our next destination here. Here we go, y'all. Thelma Mothershed Wair, a member of the Little Rock Nine who integrated a Little Rock school, has passed away. And this is Thelma Mothershed Wair right here, right there. Thelma Mothershed Wair, one of 9 black students who integrated a high school in Arkansas's capital city of Little Rock in 1957, while a mob of white segregationists yelled threats and insults, has passed away at 83 years old. Mothershed Wair passed away this past Saturday, at a hospital in Little Rock after having complications from multiple sclerosis. Her sister Grace Davis confirmed Sunday to the Associated Press. The students who integrated Central High School were known as the Little Rock Nine. For 3 weeks in September 1957, Arkansas Governor Orville Faubus used the National Guard to block the black students from enrolling in Central High 3 years after the United States Supreme Court declared segregated classrooms were unconstitutional. President Dwight Eisenhower sent members of the Army's 101 1st Airborne Division to escort students into the school on September 25th, 1957. Davis said she was enrolled at the University of Arkansas in Fayetteville. Woo pig, suing, Razorbacks, where her sister and the other students, Magine Brown, Elizabeth Eckford, Ernest Green, Melba Patilio, Gloria Ray, Terrence Roberts, Jefferson Thomas, and Coretta Walls integrated Central High School. I didn't think anybody was going to hurt her because, we've had racial incidents in Little Rock over the years, Davis said of her sister. People will say things that were mean, but they really never hurt anybody. Davis said in the years that followed, she and her sister spoke about the experience. I think one time somebody put ink on her skirt or something. She was coming through the hallway. Of course, there were name callings, Davis said, but she really never had any physical confrontations with any of the students up there. Faubus closed all the schools in Little Rock in 1959 to avoid further integration. Mothershed went out of state to finish her remaining high school classes. The academic credits transferred back to Little Rock, where she ultimately earned her diploma from Central High School. She was always a fighter, Davis said of her sister. She's been sick her entire life. She was born with a congenital heart defect. It was told at an early age that she would never get out of her teens. So as she approached her 16th birthday, I remember mother talked about how afraid she was because she thought she was going to die. But she did what she wanted to do. She enjoyed life. So born with a congenital heart defect and passed away at 83 years old. Man said, this is what it is. But God said, hold up. Who the fuck do you think you are? Mothershed earned a bachelor's degree in home economics education from Southern Illinois University, Carbondale, and a master's degree in guidance and counseling from Southern Illinois University, Edwardsville. Mothershed married Fred Wair in 1965. The couple had one son, Scott, and 2 grandchildren and 2 great-great-grandchildren. Her husband passed away in 2005, and Mothershed Wair moved back to Little Rock, Davis said. According to the National Park Service, Mothershed Wair worked in the East St. Louis, Illinois school system for 10 years as a home economics teacher and for 18 years as a counselor for elementary career education before retiring in 1994. She also worked at the Juvenile Detention Center of the St. Clair County Jail in Illinois, and she was an instructor of survival skills for women at the American Red Cross. Go ahead. Awesome sauce there. Each member of the Little Rock Nine was awarded a Congressional Gold Medal, and they donated them to the William J. Clinton Presidential Library and Museum in Little Rock, Arkansas in 2011. Wagner Peters reported from Jackson, Mississippi. So, to Thelma Mothershed Wair, thank you for your heart, for your commitment and your passion to step into that school and to give everybody else a shot to be free to learn. Thank you. And to the Little Rock Nine, I think there's some of the Little Rock Nine that are still here, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see here. So only 8 of the Little Rock Nine are alive. Let me see here. I'm trying to see. Oh, go back. And here's some more intel here, you guys, here from today's THV. No one calls it THV 11. It's today's THV. Just saying. Let me see here as it loads up here. Give it a moment, y'all. Y'all know technology is fun sometimes. Here it is here. Until now, all members but Thomas, who passed away in 2010, were still alive. In response to the news of her passing, the Little Rock School District released the following statement: "We are deeply saddened to learn of the passing of Little Rock 9 member Miss Thelma Mothershed Wair. On behalf of the entire Little Rock School District, our LRSD, and its board of directors, the district extends its serious condolences to her family as well as her Little Rock 9 family members. The district is committed to honoring Miss Wair's legacy by continuing to promote the ideals for which she stood, equity, inclusion, opportunity for all. Her memory reminds us that education remains a powerful tool in shaping and sharing more than just a world. We are grateful for her lasting impact and forever cherish her legacy." Mayor Frank Scott Jr. shared, "While people mourn her loss, we also pay tribute to her lasting legacy. Her legacy is seen in generations of Americans empowered by her courage and perseverance. She and fellow members of Little Rock 9 set us on a better path that altered the course of history in our city and nation forever. As a successful educator, author, and advocate, she lived a life we lift up today upon her passing. Our prayers and support are with her loved ones at this difficult time," he added. Mothershed is remembered for being a true American hero alongside the other members who helped to change the educational landscape in our country. And amen to that for sure. So I think that most of the members are alive, if I'm not mistaken. One of them, let's see. How many members of the Little Rock 9 are alive?
According to THV 11, to this day, there are 7 members of the Little Rock 9 are still living. Jefferson Thomas passed away in 2010 at 67 years old.
Thank you very much. There's 7 members still alive. So to Jefferson Thomas, I hope you are welcoming in your Little Rock 9 member, Thelma Mothershed Wair. All right. So there you go there. All right, y'all. More Virtual Tour Live coming at you right from this space right here and right now. This is very, very exciting. Amy Poehler has some things to say about Inside Out. So let's hear from her. I watched it, Inside Out 2. It was great. It was absolutely great. It was really, really good.
Here. Save on fashion, home, beauty, and more. Shop Amazon fall favorites now.
Well, I am not ashamed to say that I was in the theater by myself watching Inside Out 2.
Oh, bawling. Same.
Yep.
I know.
It is now the highest grossing animated film of all time.
Wild.
Which is wild. It really is when you think about some of the animation that's been made. But do you think now, especially seeing the success and the lessons that kids are learning when they're watching these movies, that Joy and the gang will come back again for a third one?
Look, you're talking. All I do is
say yes.
Ring them every day and be like, how's the third one coming? I mean, they are so talented at Pixar. They take their own emotions and other people's feelings and emotions into such deep, precious consideration that I have no doubt that whatever they decide to do will be some beautiful next exploration. But I remember, it takes a long time to make an animated film. And when they made the first one 10 years ago, I thought there's no way we can't go back into her mind again. And then once we got back in there, we had a really difficult decade. And the audience really felt it. They really wanted anxiety to show up.
Let Operation New Riley begin. You aren't packed yet? I'm the worst.
They really wanted that. And so, yes, I am Tech Avail for Inside Out 3. And whenever they need me.
Are you able to give notes and say, hey, this is where I see this going? Because of, like you said, I mean, when you're living life and you're like, but this is what I've been feeling for the past few years. These are the emotions. These are the things that I've been going through. Are you able to
Yep, Pete Docter and Jonas Rivera and Kelsey Mann and everyone who made the first and second film, we talk all the time about what could be our character Riley's next story. Yeah. And I mean, if it was up to me, I would make one every couple of years until she, just because you're a grown woman doesn't mean that you don't have the same feelings and obstacles that you did when you were 11 or 12. So we talk about it a lot. I think there's so many ways to approach it. I know whatever they decide to do will be so good. But it's been an incredibly collaborative experience working with them and such a genuine, extreme creative pleasure.
I feel like I'm not a parent, but I have been a kid, and I know that we exist to make our parents crazy. Have your kids appreciated what you've been able to give to the culture? Seriously, especially in these type of films that I know they can enjoy.
Yeah, they love these films. Good. They really do. I mean, I know a lot of people that use the language of Inside Out to talk to their kids. Yes. I've had so many people come up to me and talk about whether it's teachers, my kids have watched Inside Out 5 times in their school. They're like, Mom, they're showing your movie again. But teachers, educators, people who adults who kind of have a hard time trying to figure out what they're feeling. Yeah. It's a tool.
It should be a teaching tool in schools. I really do think these films should be a teaching tool.
If I'm going to get really meta, it's really about parts work, integrated family systems, figuring out all the parts of you, being nice to them, not trying to, banish them. They have to exist and they're all there to help you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
On being named the legend and the groundbreaker. It is true. I know you.
So I wanted to play that because I agree with Amy Poehler and everything that she said. Inside Out, when I first saw it, I was just mind blown over the diversity of how they are able to showcase that we are that we have more in common than we do apart. And when I saw joy, anger, sadness, disgust, I'm trying to think, joy, anger, sadness, disgust, anxiousness. I think that was anxiousness. Fear. Joy, disgust, sadness, anger, and fear. Those emotions. When those emotions came on the screen for the first time, I'm like, how was Pixar able to do this? I mean, my Lord. So shout out to Amy Poehler for pushing the Pixar 3. And I feel you. Inside Out is that franchise, you know what I mean? So, hey, all Teen Child, good to see you. Glad to have all of you here. So, listen, let me recap the show for you up to this point. We kicked off the show with Bob Iger, that there is a succession plan in place to replace Bob Iger. This is the 5th time I think he's come back as CEO of Disney. He's pushed back his retirement 5 times to be the CEO of Disney, but this time he is leaving for good. So there's a succession plan in place, and they will make a announcement of who the new CEO will be in 2026. 45 has a new lawsuit from the Central Park 5, the Exonerated 5 rather, now for opening up his mouth. 45 rather for opening up his mouth and doing too damn much. when he should never mention them again because they've been exonerated. So now he's got a lawsuit on his hand. Sophia Rosing, who was in a drunken state and shouted the N-word 200 times at a black woman who kicked her in the stomach, is serving 1 year in jail and 100 hours of community service. The sentence is too light. We talked about Married to Medicine. The Season 11 trailer came out. I broke down everything in the People Magazine, people.com article. We watched the trailer. The trailer will probably have to be cut somehow because at this point, YouTube being YouTube child and the networks being the networks. But anyway, then we talk about W Hotels is replacing the Delano Hotel in Las Vegas, and the Mandalay Bay campus is becoming a W Hotel in Vegas. So W Hotels are very upscale luxury. Actually, let's see here real quick, because they should have our company. No. Trying to find the brands. Our brands, there they are. So give me one moment, y'all, as I pull this up. So here is the brand here. So they have luxury, which is the Ritz-Carlton. They have St. Regis. They have WJ Marriott. Then they have distinctive luxury, which is Ritz-Carlton Reserve. They have the luxury collection, which is a collection of different hotels. And then W Hotels. So W Hotels is an iconic luxury lifestyle brand with compelling design, unexpected experiences, and highly activated spaces. So not Hollywood, but Las Vegas will begin a distinctive luxury brand from Marriott Bonvoy. And then we talked about Thelma Mothershed Wair, who is one of the Little Rock Nine. She passed away at 83 years old, but don't feel too bad for her because she was born with a congestive heart defect and she has lived to 83 years young. And we just talked about Inside Out 3. Well, Amy Poehler did. She is pushing for that and is talking to them at Pixar every single day for that. So, all right, y'all. Last destination on Virtual Tour Live here from Variety here. Now, you're probably wondering, what is that ATM all about? I'm about to tell you. From Variety.com, Sony Pictures Television launches new business reality competition format, The Ultimate Hustle, TUH. So it has been revealed, The Ultimate Hustle. This is exclusive from Variety. Sony Pictures Television is launching a new business reality show format at MikeCon this week. So if you're wondering what MikeCon is, so this is a international in Cannes, France. This is the international co-production. Hang on, y'all. There we go. Okay. Sorry, I had to try to figure out what impact stands for. What is it? Sorry, I'm just trying to get the definition for y'all. Give me one moment. Okay, so here it is here. So MIPOC stands for the International Market of Communication Programs. So this is basically, it's almost like the Cannes Film Festival but for television and everything else. So this is the global market for entertainment content across all platforms. So radio, television, podcast, film, virtual reality, augmented reality, anything and everything you can think of, it's happening here at Cannes. So right here. So what is Cannes right here? 11,000 plus delegates, 3,500 buyers, 100 plus countries, and 320 stands. Pack a year's worth of business into one unmissable content market. So MIPCOM Cannes powers the international content rights and co-production with an unmissable Cannes-worthy celebration of must-have new series from around the world that producers and studio executives from over 100 countries call the most important industry rendezvous on the global events calendar. Every October, MIPCON is the most anticipated week for global decision makers to compete for new series, source international production partners, and set the development agenda for the coming year and beyond. Deals get done through a magical mix of networking events and a limited plan and serendipitous business opportunities from morning until night, all against the backdrop of Cannes' fabled corset and France Cote d'Ivoire. So that is Eva Longoria. That's Warner Bros. Discovery. So everybody will be here. As you can see here, Rare Arrow Studios International, M Plus International, Film Rise, NBC Universal, Beta, Bungie, which is a huge production company that produces a lot of reality TV, DTF, 2DF Studios, Warner Bros. Discovery, Every Network, Abacus Rights, the Media Pro Studio, Fox Entertainment Global, 5th season, Studio Canal, a Canal Plus company, Rodcom, Media One Rights, 5th season, Viaplay Group. And of course, we will check out the full list now, of course. Y'all, here it is here. From Argentina to Austria to Belgium to Botswana and Herzegovina, Brazil, Canada, China, Colombia, Czech Republic, Denmark, Egypt, Finland, all of France, child. Yes, Germany, Ghana, Hong Kong, India, Iran, Ireland, Italy, Japan, Jordan, Pakistan, Lebanon, Malaysia, Mexico, Monaco, the Netherlands, Nigeria, Philippines, Poland, Portugal, Puerto Rico, Qatar, Romania, Saudi Arabia, Singapore, Slovenia, South Korea, Spain, Sri Lanka, Sweden, Switzerland, Taiwan, Trinidad, Tobago, Turkey, Ukraine, United Arab Emirates, United Kingdom. You see how many people are coming from the United Kingdom? All of those people. And then, of course, USA, as you can see here. Amazon, MGM Studios, AMC Networks, A&E Media Group here, Fox, Film Rise, Hallmark Media, Junkin Media, Lionsgate Entertainment. I'm trying to see if there's anybody else. Paramount will be there. Sesame Street Workshop will be there as well. So this is, as you can see, Warner Bros. Discovery, Vizio as well. Y'all know Walmart owns Vizio, the TV brand now. The Emmys will be there as well, Pokemon. So all of these countries will be in France for this amazing conference. But anyway, let's get back to our story here. That's just to give you guys a little context. This week, Variety can confirm in the 8-episode series, a group of 10 budding entrepreneurs will have to work together and live together while taking their side hustles to the next level. Over a series of challenges, the contestants will find their skills tested as they not only try to survive, but thrive with the lowest earner eliminated each week. But there's also a twist. What's a twist? Participants can withdraw group earnings from a special cash machine located in their house to pay for special treats. The ATM. Who will fail to get their hustle off the ground while the others thrive? Who will focus more on spending on the group's hard-earned cash than earning their own? In the end, only one person will take home all the cash earned and be crowned the ultimate hustler, reads the log line. The Ultimate Hustler was developed by Irish production company Amino TV, winning the Content London format pitch competition in 2023. Sony Pictures Television will be launching the paper format at MIPCon and Cannes this week. We at STP are abundantly familiar with the interest there is in the television landscape for business reality. As we nurtured and grown Shark Tank, Dragon's Den franchise to become a global phenomenon, said Lord St. Clair, SPTS Senior Vice President for International Formats. Ultimate Hustler is simply a brilliant new business reality format, perfectly attuned to contemporary social trends. This is a compulsive, entertaining competition with broad appeal that will engage and galvanize with the next generation of entrepreneurs. We are very excited to partner with Amino TV and bring the hustle to the market at MIPCon. Debbie Thorne, Managing Director at Amino TV, added, Amino is delighted to partner with Sony Pictures Television to bring the ultimate hustle to a global production. Partners and broadcaster SPT have an unparalleled track record in next generation formats in the business space, and they were the perfect fit for our ambitions with the format. MIPCon runs from October 21st, which is today, through the 24th. So it's all happening in France right now. So with that being said, that is our show, y'all. 1 hour, 28 minutes, and 40 seconds. That's not too bad, right? Pretty good for a bonus show. So, man, all of those destinations, I think the one that really got to me, I love this format of the ultimate hustle, because I think that business reality is interesting. Of course, we got to thank Mark Burnett, hate Mark Burnett at the same time for making The Apprentice because of what we have now. But of course, Mark Burnett and NBC could not have predicted that from The Apprentice to the presidency that would happen, right? I'm excited about this show. Now, I don't know where it's going to be. It could be on network TV. It could be on streaming as well. So we'll see where that goes. Inside Out 3. I'm so excited for it to come out. Hopefully soon. Now, an anime can take about 5 to 7 years, maybe almost even a decade to make. Thelma Mothershed Wair, 83 years old, woman for a heart defect, but yet she lived beyond what could be said about how she could live. So congratulations that she lived 83 years young and did that courageous step of going to Central High School. The W Hotels, they are rebranded the Delano Hotel as a W Hotel, and so plans will be happening later on this year. I think they'll probably have it done probably by April maybe, but I'll keep you updated on that. Married to Medicine will be coming out November 24th at 9/8 Central, only on Bravo, so it looks like a very fire season I might be reviewing. Then Sophia Rosing, I hope that she gets everything coming to her in jail and during community service, because you just don't yell at people who don't look like you just because you are uncomfortable being around them. 45, I hope we get sued and take it for everything you got. And we got work to do to show him that we do not want him on November 5th. We will be doing an election special over here. Don't know if it'll be through the T, but I know I'll be over here. And then Bob Iger. Woo, child, Bob Iger. Thank you so much for what you've done. Please go retire and live the rest of your life. Disney is not the rest of your life, sir. And to whoever's the CEO, bring back 90s Disney energy. Bring back the extra magic hours for free for all resort guests. Bring back magical gatherings. Bring back Disney's Magical Express. And please figure out a way to bring down costs so people can go, damn it. But most of all, just bring back the magic, bring back the creativity, bring back the fun of Disney, because it's becoming more about money than the fun. So that's what I have to say on that. Let me get y'all the Daily Motivator. Thank you, Princess Warrior, aka Warren, for being here. I appreciate y'all, and do not worry, you guys will see Queen's Court back up again, child. And if y'all don't see this, then it's gotta be edited out, the marriage medicine thing, but at least we covered it here. But let me get the Daily Motivator up for you guys. All right, y'all, it's time for the Daily Motivator for Monday, October 21st. But before that, we always read the quote up here. Show me someone who thinks money buys happiness. I'll show you someone who's never had a lot of money. David Geffen. That is a very, very true statement. It's time for Daily Motivator for Monday, October 21st, 2024. Loaded goals. A loaded goal is a goal that means something to you, that connects to a deep purpose. An empty goal is a goal that sounds good, but you're not really connected to or invested in. Empty goals are nothing more than wishes and monetary impulses. Loaded goals are ones you'll do whatever is necessary to reach. When your reasons to take action overweigh your excuses for staying put, you find yourself moving forward. When your yearning for success is more powerful than the desire to stay within your comfort zone, you'll make that success happen. If you're hesitant to take action, the reward is not meaningful enough. Connect authentic purpose to your goals, and you'll find ways to achieve those goals. Get completely clear about why and enable yourself to figure out how. Let go of the need to need. Embrace the power of purpose. Transform your time and energy into goodness and value. Set goals that are loaded with meaning and with purpose, with love, and great potential for fulfillment. Raise yourself and your world higher and higher levels of living as you work to bring those loaded goals to life. Ralph Wilson. I never heard of a loaded goal before, but let's get into it. And thank you to all the tea in China as well for being here. You know, loaded goals, for example, are like Skechers. A lot of people don't like Skechers, but yet they're still around. Snoop Dogg worked with Skechers. So the loaded goal is sometimes the way that you want to get to a loaded goal may not always be the route to get there. Like I said, everybody wants to connect with Nike. But what if you don't connect with Nike? What if you connect with Skechers? Well, I don't want to connect with Skechers, but you've always wanted a shoe line. Well, I don't want Skechers. So your loaded goal doesn't matter then? First goal, the first statement, the first point rather of this Daily Motivator is your loaded goal can go in different directions. The second thing I'll say this: if you're hesitant to take action, the reward is not meaningful enough. I will agree and disagree on that. If you're hesitant to take action, maybe you're resting in your thinking before you cause movement. And guess what? If the reward is not meaningful enough, be still until you find something that's meaningful. That's my second point. And finally, raise yourself and raise your world to higher and higher levels of living as you work to bring those loaded goals to life. Raise yourself higher and your world higher. Your world is only going to go higher as you raise yourself. It all starts and ends and happens in the middle of what you put in the middle with you. So that being said, I'm gonna turn on my camera because we've done the whole show for over an hour. Yes, we have. Woo, Jesus. Yes, indeed, we are just chilling. Child, listen. But yes, indeed, y'all, that is it for me. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. I know the replay gang will enjoy the bonus show. And yeah, so like I said, this was today. Like I said, I am going to be looking at the poll results and seeing what's what. And whichever one's stronger, we'll do. And like I said, we'll see, child. We shall see. Like I said, it's what? It said it. Okay, child. Anyway, I'm still trying to get edited, y'all. So give it a moment, okay? Give it a moment. So with Queen's Court. So anyway, we won't play any more clips, child. Because it's honestly stupid. So anyway. But yes, indeed, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed tonight's show. This show, the Queen's Court show, and the 11 a.m. show. So y'all got 3 shows in one day. With that being said, it's time for the best outro on YouTube. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say you want more special, because you were always born a blessing. And trust you may not be where you want to be. By the end of it, you'll be where you need to be. Do what you've been chosen to do. Wise one thing, call yourself. It's nothing to be chosen. One love, much love, all love. I have spent time with you. You have spent time with me. And hopefully by spending time together, rise up to be great together. Always remember, we're doing radio, television, YouTube, living your best life, or you're just showcasing that every emotion that is inside of you is inside of everybody. And just because people say what you may be to them doesn't mean that that's the truth. Make sure the replay is not just where you watch it, not just where you listen to it, but if you want to experience it again. I love you, I value you, I embrace you all. Always remember, receive love, you gotta give it, or receive love, you gotta give it, or receive love, you gotta give it. Wherever obstacles you have overcome, where success you have achieved upon this particular day, I'm extremely proud of you, but no one else is probably be proud of your damn self. And finally, y'all, recognize where you are in your life. And that even though you may not be where you want to be, that doesn't mean you're not doing the steps to get to where you want to be. I always gotta remind myself of that. Just because I'm not where I want to be doesn't mean I'm not doing the work to get to where I want to be. Okay, just saying. Commercial break and fireworks are coming your way for the day that was, for the day that's coming, for the blessings that are on the way for you, me, all of us, as a society, as a people, as a culture. I feel the love. I'll send it right back to you. Good night, everybody.
Yeah, we hustle all day. Yeah, we're working, let me play. You know me. Work real hard, now we're ready, let's play. Hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go, yeah. Hustle up, yeah. Ready, set, let's go. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, get low, get low, get low. Come on, yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, get low, get low, get low. Come on, yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, get low, get low, get low. Come on, yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder. Now get low, get low, get low, get low. Come on, yeah, drop it to the floor. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up a little louder.
For Ramirez, Wingstop's triple meal deal. 6 classics, 6 boneless, and 2 tenders with 2 dips and a large fry for just $17.99. Get yours delivered today at Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings.
Welcome to the Paris Olympics. Look at my hot girl. Bonjour. And that is the Olympics hot girl style.
So it's a winged, fire-breathing, talking horse.
Duh.
Okay.
That is the Olympics.
Olympics?
Olympics.
What are they not getting about this?
Right?
When we start a project, we always start with story. That story is key. So we began with the story of the Waturi people. The myth of the Waturi people is that long ago, they set out on their outrigger canoes looking for a new home. There was a legend that said they could only find this new home with the help of this mini golden-finned fish called kanuku. And they searched across Pacifica and Polynesia, and they visited all these islands. They went to Bali and Tahiti and went as far as Rapa Nui, Easter Island. Along the way, they made friends, collected sort of the culture, and they sailed on and on and on, and they almost to the edge of the world. There, to their amazement, was Kanuku. And she turned to the people and said, "You are ready." Turned and swam away. They followed, and within a day, they caught sight of this smoking mountain on the horizon, which was Volcano Bay. And it was pristine, beautiful, lush, everything that they would want in a home. And that's the backstory that informs everything we do in our design. The idea here is to create the best experience. We know what our guests want. They want the thrill and excitement of our theme parks, but they also want a place where they can relax and chill out and feel pampered. Nobody wants to stand in line. And so we said, let's get rid of them. Nobody wants to carry rafts up a ride tower all the way to the top. So we said, let's do that for you. Exhilaration and excitement and relaxation. That's what you're gonna get at Volcano Bay.
Power 923 Jams and the Arkansas Minority Health Commission encourages you to take the COVID-19 vaccine to help keep you and your loved ones safe. Involved in our community, the People Station, Power 923 Jams. KIPR Pine Bluff, Little Rock, KFOG, Little Rock, a Cumulus Media Station. And now, back to the jams. Hip-hop. Drake.
Girls want girls where I'm from. Yeah, well, girls want girls where I'm from.
R&B. J. Howell.
Just 'cause I love you and you love me.
And now, bumping back-to-back continuous music with another fresh new jam. Heard here first on the People Station, Power 923 Jams. Power 923 Jams.
Welcome to the scene. It's 3 with the T and we keeping it clean. Sipping hot, pinky out. You know what I mean? Sassy P dropping bombs. Get ready to scream. Little Paulette, she in between like the middle sister or the referee. Last but not least, we got Braylon Lee. He in the mix, taking us on a virtual spree. Love, laugh, talk. It's a whole new reality. You're ready for the vibes, cause this party's a masterpiece. That's right, it's 3 with the T. 3 with the T. And if you wanna be no, if you wanna be no. And if you wanna be like a middle sister, and if you wanna be no. Hey, it's party time. Welcome to the scene. It's 3 with the T and we ain't keeping it clean. Sipping hot, pinky out. You know what I mean? Sassy T dropping bombs. Get ready to scream. Little Paulette, she in between like the middle sister or the referee. Last but not least, we got Braylon Lee. He in the mix, taking us on a virtual spree. Love, laugh, talk, it's a whole new reality. Get ready for the vibes, cause this party's a masterpiece. That's right, it's 3 with the T.
How's the gas?
I feel great. I love you, and I love you. And to show my love, guess what? On Tuesday, November 16th, I'm gonna give everybody everywhere free tacos.
You sure you want to do that?
Absolutely. You have good hair.
Get 2 of Jack's delicious classic tacos absolutely free when you come into Jack in the Box Tuesday, November 16th.
Ooh, that's a big tooth.
Get 2 free tacos Tuesday, November 16th at Jack in the Box.
Copeland's is not just some fancy place for your big night out. In fact, there's no occasion too big. Or if you like, too small. Copeland's. There's always something good.
Welcome to Copeland's.
Copeland's is...
Sweet morning dew, one look at you, and it was plain to see you were my destiny. God, you were found. I come from nothing. Our son is your son. Welcome to the celebration. We all we got. I'll see that. Don't you leave here today with happiness. I want you to leave here with shame.
Things have been a little quiet around here. We've missed the fun. We've missed the excitement. We've missed the entertainment. We've missed the nightlife. But most of all, we've missed you. We're getting ready. Caesar's Rewards. We can't wait to welcome you back.
New Orleans don't make a lick of sense to most people. A big city built below sea level that throws logic out the window and beads to strangers. And our chicken is no different. A fast food restaurant selling fried chicken that takes 12 hours to marinate? That makes no sense. But it does make delicious. The best recipe for big flavor ain't about logic. Because you know magic when you see it or when you taste it. We don't make sense. We make chicken.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
This is for all you multi-talented, multitasking, multi-everything people out there. Take it away.
Find your glory, write your story, fearless feet will carry you. Time you own it, take your moment, be a fire burning through. Hustling from night until morning, grinding it out, it won't be long. Feel your power, it's your hour, you inspire, you are strong.
Enjoy your Zoa. No applause? You're all fired.
Now that you've reached the stage in your life where quality television is important, Nubian TV is a black network that speaks to your lifestyle. Nubian TV is the world's first digital network devoted to the upscale and political lifestyles of black people. Nubian TV's programming includes politics, travel, fashion, food, automotive, arts and culture, civil rights, music, and... Now that you've reached the stage in your life where quality television is important, Nubian TV is a black network that speaks to your lifestyle. Nubian TV is the world's first digital network devoted to the upscale and political lifestyles of black people. Nubian TV's programming includes politics, travel, fashion, food, automotive, arts and culture, civil rights, music, and more. Watch now on Amazon Fire TV, Roku, or watch globally at nubiantv.net. Nubian TV, it's what you want to watch. Now that you've reached the stage in your...
I got a question for you. What does this city know about luxury? Huh? What does a town that's been to hell and back know about the finer things in life? Well, I'll tell you. More than most. You see, it's the hottest fires that make the hardest steel. Add hard work and conviction, and the know-how that runs generations deep in every last one of us. That's who we are. That's our story. Now, it's probably not the one you've been reading in papers, the one being written by folks who've never even been here and don't know what we're capable of. Because when it comes to luxury, it's as much about where it's from as who it's for. Now, we're from America, but this isn't New York City, or the Windy City, or Sin City, and we're certainly no one's Emerald City.
This is the Motor City, and this is what we do.
Come with me if you want to live a more delicious life.
Oh, maybe we should get in the van.
In this world, we don't get to control much. The past, male pattern baldness.
Leggies.
Got one right now. The urge to puff that bubble wrap. But there is one thing we do get to choose every single day: what we eat. Welcome to the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment. We have everything you want, didn't know you wanted, and some things you didn't know were possible. Because we believe if you're not having fun, you're not living free. So come on, let's live a little.
Hey, good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Money! Are you ready? They are ready. Covering the biggest events in the country right now.
There's a lot going on here this morning.
It's always a good time. That's what the show's about.
That's good.
Really good. Very good.
Coming in hot, Jimmy, coming in hot.
It's far from elementary.
Good morning, America. I'm not going to try to strut like Michael or anything.
I have known George a long, long time.
Have you ever gotten him to dance?
Church is Look at that face.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in. I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'll be there.
I am here and so happy.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'm in. That tells you something when Snoop Dogg's in. Michael, George, Lara,
Ginger.
Open your eyes.
Think of the one place you've always wanted to see.
Where our magic comes from?
They say if you dream a thing more than once,
Please, please, please.
it's sure to come true.
Everything you see exists together in the great circle of life.
There were stories about what happened.
It's true. All of it.
In every job that must be done, there is an element of fun.
I told you she was tricky.
Life is full of possibilities. What do you want to be remembered for?
The world is in our hands, and we gotta do something with it.
I just want to say a word of thanks to all the artists, the workers, and all of you. The young and the young in heart. You helped make this dream come true.
I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you, and you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now, they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you, and you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now, they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you, and you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now, they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should...
Caesar. Just look at him. Politician. General. Author. Ruler. Man. Legend has it, he's not only stared into the belly of the beast, he's had it for dinner. Here he's free to relax
or party, or relax, or party, or relax, and party. His is a world of opulence, excess, and the occasional impulse buy. Not one to rest on his laurels, he's famous for ushering in a new age of entertainment. So, for anyone seeking a place where the sun never sets on a good time, all this awaits.
I am Caesar, and I approve this palace.